Hello. I'm Tycho Brahe. And these are all the same people who were here before. Now, let's see. Let's just run down. Let's just go through the list. Prism.
Yes.
How are you doing?
Well,
what's this about?
I have a lot of feelings recently, and the one thing that I'm feeling is that my big mood for this week is that Katie Lady is awesome and is going to be joining my emotions club. I don't know what we're calling it. We'll get there. But you'll be receiving a present from Prism sometime in the future when someone can get to the office. Thank you very much.
That's right. We will amass these treasures and then ship them out in aggregate. Now, Evelyn Marthane, is there any petitioners out there that have really whose affection and enthusiasm for Lathander has really sort of stood out?
I just stopped by the Spires the other day, the Spires in the morning where I go to worship, and Katrin Melky was there, and we just struck up such a nice conversation about how important it is to help others and to help them specifically see the light of Lathander, and I just felt like we were family, so I'm going to send her one of my little family crest necklaces.
Interesting. Now, Yitzbin Attende, have you seen anyone especially strong this week?
I was lurking outside of the Spires, and when Katrin Melky came out, I engaged them in a push-up contest, and they won. So they'll get a sweatband, a cool sweat-catching sweatband for your sweat workouts and all your strong stuff.
I'm loving it. Now, first from the quiver.
Yes.
Are there any this week that have been allowed into the mysteries of the Kazarat Ulthar?
Indeed, there is one whose aim was true, and this was Brosefin, and I am grateful for his guidance. Thank you. Shukran.
Yeah.
Shukran.
Now, and on my side, of course, the poll closed. I have lots of votes. I received your message, and it looks very much to me from this number that you tried to split the vote again and make it both things. That's just what it looks like to me. So I'll see what I can do, in my capacity as secret keeper here on the show. Now, does anybody have an MVP this show?
I was going to nominate Pig Press.
Yes.
But
It's working.
Did we do that last time? Yeah, I mean, it's doing the Lord's work.
It's doing a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of exposition.
Yeah.
Another option it might not be better, but the Swalhalla stage really does stand out.
Honestly, it literally does stand out.
It supports its all.
Maybe more than it should.
Yeah, it's ostentatious to a fault. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got you. Now, it should be said that the dice, the Shadow Council dice from Level Up Victor, you will receive those in the future. And as far as the Elderwood Academy Spellbook, Ooze the Muse, that belongs to you now. Now, does anybody have any questions or game table talk of the classic sense before we start hitting these cues?
Is it a good? Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to just say, is it a good use of my my emotions and feelings to just live in this space until the next time we can play, and just sort of and let everything else just go away?
I mean, we are set up. I mean, the truth is it would save us a lot of time if we just live here for a week.
Yeah, sounds good. That's it.
It's better than the alternative.
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
You know what I mean? But now, Tristan, did you have something?
Oh, let's see. I'm just really excited to explore this new space and get to live in these new characters and see what they're all about. I'm just really enjoying it.
I think it's really fun.
And I don't think, I think the chemistry is so good that if we were to add even one more person, it would really ruin it.
Wouldn't.
I think
You wouldn't.
You don't want to do that. No. Let's not fuck with a good thing here.
That's exactly.
Agreed.
That way lies folly, folks. Like that's not where we're going at all. Obviously, Splinter Smith. With the current quarantine situations, how will gifts from the Shadow Council to the C team be distributed? The truth is that those are going to be amassing themselves. I mean, essentially, the same thing that keeps us from sending them out is going to be the same thing that makes it difficult for us to get it. So, as soon as this stuff wraps up, as soon as it's okay to go back there, we will empty out the PO box and get all of your stuff, and then we'll send your stuff back out the other way. It'll be a very exciting day. S.A. Wells. So Ryan is still alive? Yes, no? Yes. He is alive.
Last time we
far as we
checked,
know.
anyway.
Well, yeah, but he's still running his breakfast cereal competition online. He's if anything, he's more Ryan than ever. Honestly,
I'm just glad he's staying busy.
You know what I mean?
He planned all this a long time before the coronavirus hit, so I think it's very fortunate for him that he's got something to keep his mind on.
It's good. Well, I have a text from him that I got yesterday morning where he's just like going nuts. Like he's going nuts, like cooped up in his house, and it's like I don't know what the phrase "cooped up in your house" means. I can't be cooped up here. This is what I like. It's like cocooned, maybe?
Swaddled?
Swaddled.
Well, cooped up implies getting tired of that condition, which is not the case here. Yeah.
Not this guy. Not this guy. Shit, now that we can do the game from the same hole that I stew in the rest of the time.
It's got my smell all over it.
Exactly. My stench. Star Boots. Question, Chris. I noticed this on the Shadow Council gift you bestowed someone last week, so I need to ask. Is Quiver's signature the Arabic word for cat? Because that is absolutely amazing, and I love it very much.
Yes, qut. And I noticed also that it actually looks like a little cat. If you write it out,
it's like a pictogram.
I don't know.
Basically, well, I mean, a lot of languages have things like that.
Yeah, but it also sounds like the word cat. So like that would be a very fortunate thing. But that's weird. But
no, it really does. But in Russian, it's like KOT. Like that sound for cat is like it's there. Like it is established at a very deep level. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's strange. Right. I don't like that. Let me change it.
No, I hate it. I don't like the idea that the cat somehow communicates, maybe via toxoplasmosis, communicates
language.
The symbol. I hate that as much as I can possibly hate anything. Tang Whistle. How long will the quarantine format go on? Any guesses? And it should be said that they have spelled quarantine with a C.
Because it's
the C stands for quarantine. The truth, Tang Whistle, is that we don't know. I don't think, and anybody who said that they did know, I think is selling something. So, as far as the main thing for us is that, I think it might be of use to you. I think it might be helpful for you, and certainly helpful for us. Which is why, I mean, we could connect to this server before the game proper, and there were people hanging out in here just because it was nice. It was nice to do that. It's nice for us to be together, and it's nice for us to be together with you. Let's see. Libby Bass. Is that correct?
LBI Bass.
LBI Bass. Sorry if this was covered already, but what are the pronouns of all the different characters? I guess I've made guesses.
Prism is just
thus far. It is sweet. But what are they?
I said she, her.
It's just she.
Oh.
Yitzpin is a she.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Evelyn is also she.
Quiver is he.
Well, there we go. That's your kit. Meg Zackley. Can you guys see each other in this virtual setup? Yes. I think this game would be I don't know. It could be some limitation of the way that I run games like this, but I have to see everybody. I mean, that's when we put together the C Team game to begin with, like actually getting together for streamed games is pretty rare. Most games are call in. But we really wanted to do that in part because I think that I am better able to keep track of it when everybody is physically there. So no, exactly. I'm looking at something, a very, very primitive version of your, a very primitive version of what you see. You see Dave's awesome thing that he put together for a special in no time at all, so that we could do a show this different way. But what I see is very, very just via like Rendezvous, like an online video client. But I can see everybody right over here. I sort of forgot they weren't in my room eventually.
I have been watching everybody. It's very important for me to see all of your faces when we're playing. Like to read off those emotions is intensely important. So I'm here like staring on a little bit of a delay, staring at all of your faces while you're talking.
It is, that is the game.
That's what I like about playing online, is that you never miss anyone's facial expression. So you know if somebody's going to, like, someone has a joke, or if somebody has a funny reaction to something that just happened, you know, to like give them space or play off of them. I really like that about playing online.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is your normal, basically, right? You play in a ton of games.
Yeah, although I will say that C Team is my, like, because I work from home too. So C Team is that's a thing I go out of my house for every week. So I miss playing together too.
Yeah, we got one fucking game in.
I know.
God damn this plague. Katya Oren, will we ever find out what happened to Coriander and Sebastian? Of course. You don't have to worry about not getting answers to things. I wouldn't do this to the people you're looking at on the screen right now. Ooze the Muse. Kate, love the flavor you give your spellcasting. Are you digging playing a caster class?
I love it. It was the one thing I had a lot of conversations with Tristan about this, about what kind of spellcaster I wanted to be, but I knew that I wanted to do spells because it's just so much fun. There's so much fun capacity for roleplay in them, but also Yitzbin is very focused on physical strength, of which she has none. And with her belt of strongness, now she has artificial strength, but her whole life she's been incredibly physically weak. So she's doing this this thing to try to appear stronger all the time. And I specifically chose spells that would enhance her appearance of being physically strong.
It's so good.
And it's really fun to try to figure, like, as I'm scrolling through my spell list, trying to figure out, like, how can I make this look like it's physical strength?
Exactly. And that's all. Really that's Mike's thing too. Is that, I mean, the reason that he likes playing Jim is purely about performance and what kind of a twist he can put on different spells. Mm-hmm. Just use it as a role-playing toolkit, because there's so many crazy effects in there that don't recommend themselves as combat things necessarily.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
The Ramen Rider. Will there be an art book or an art book adjacent released for the ending of the C Team? I mean, the truth is that you definitely want to be following the tags on Twitter, because you're going to get an art book basically every day. As near as I can tell, there's amazing work being made by the community all the time. But the idea of something to collect it at the end, that's something I can talk to the Shadow Chancellor about. Matter Burner. I'm wondering what everybody's subclasses are, since it's not on the character sheets.
Thank you. Oh,
so I'm a wild magic sorcerer.
I think I'm College of Glamour.
Oh, perfect.
Yes, that is perfect.
Which one? I think it's is it Colossus Hunter? I think. The idea of taking down a large structure, a corporate structure.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll have to go with.
I'm Oath of the Ancients Paladin.
Smooth. What? There you go. Bluesy. Will Prism meet Brahma? Wouldn't you like to know? Although that is, right. I mean, to my mind, that is a combination that does recommend itself, to be sure. Matt Will Jackson. So have you already set up Yitzbin's cosplay? Who will play the back? Who will play the back half of the centaur?
Ryan.
Yeah, that's right.
Someone very special. We'll auction it off in Child's Play.
I also saw really quickly in chat someone say because you were talking about doing push-ups, and they were like, "Aren't centaur push-ups basically just squats?" And I thought that was very clever.
That's true. Yeah, the front squats.
The other way would be really hard, and if you could do it, it would be impressive for sure.
I can do it.
Umbral Alderman, what did you use to accomplish this stream? Zoom. We are using Rendezvous, which looks a little zoomy to me, frankly. But then behind the scenes, it's all of our video windows are routed through the same Wirecast setup that Josh uses for the rest of our stream work. Clues has a great question, I think. If Yitzbin were to have a cutie mark, what would it be?
Okay, explain what a cutie mark
cutie
is.
mark
Do you not know about...
It's on My Little Pony, the little mark they have on their butt. Instead of beauty mark, it's called a cutie mark.
It would definitely be like if she got to choose it, it would be like the upper half of a human doing some kind of bodybuilding work, or again with the biceps is very important for her to emanate strongness. So yeah, something muscular. She's in a great deal of denial.
And we all benefit. Hexa Bluedev. I went to the C Team Better Advice panel, and I was wondering, was Yitzbin partly inspired by that?
No, that was all of my friends dunking on centaurs, knowing full well that I was about to play a centaur.
Yeah.
Right, the other way around. Yeah.
There was a lot of jokes in there about the upcoming game, actually. AJ Scorp. Jerry, if I were to picture certainty in the conversations she's had with the new crew, would you say my mental picture should be the same as it was previously, or would it appear as though she's significantly aged in any way? No, you have her assessed correctly. Splinter Smith, we, the socially distanced, thank the C team for working to bring this version of the show to us. We really needed this right now. It is, of course, our great pleasure. Blue Butter. Will the old C team ever meet the new C team? Wouldn't you like to know? Robin Childs, who is a treasure.
Yes, they are.
A treasure.
That animation they just put out, holy crap. If y'all haven't seen it, go watch it. I cried like an ugly baby.
We should just run that before the show. Thanks for going the extra mile to provide some joy in this stressful time. Not a question, I know. I'm sorry for being bad at directions. I just appreciate you. Well, that goes both ways. Obviously, that is a bi-directional connection. Chainsaw Gothic, any plans to use chroma key with those green skins? I mean, the truth is we could. We put this one together for you pretty quick. I personally like my Shadow Realm, but I have a green drop as well. The truth is that so if you're like a dad now and you've got kids who are like 14 and 10, a normal thing that you might have is a streaming setup. I swear to fucking God, it'd be like somebody having a guitar, right? It's like, what's the aspirational thing that the youth want? And so, you asked before, Kate, you want to know, like, are they streaming? Like,
yeah.
Fuck no.
Are they really streaming? I was going to say, like, that seems questionable.
Don't it? No. No.
If they have, okay.
They stream to disc, and then we watch it together.
Oh my God.
They stream to disc because I want them to have the practice, right? Like keeping a channel.
You're preparing them for the real world.
Yeah, so exactly. Sweet. But like keeping the channel going, and like having that, like maintaining the pattern, and like trying to invite people in. Like, yes, I have no.
I want to come over and watch these streams, please.
You can get Ronya will train you. She's too good at it. She's too good at it. Doctor, what are each of your nesting requirements in this time of quarantine? Also, thanks for still playing, folks. Yeah, I mean, how's everybody doing their shit? Like, what are they up to?
Working.
Yeah, basically. I mean, the truth is, I'm doing most of my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Any number of. Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
No, you go. No, you.
No, you.
I don't have a fun story. Mine are negative. Mine are like, I have not managed to adapt yet. A 5-year-old really messes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have the 10. Like I said, I have the 10 and the 14. And the truth is that most of the day I spend. God. Give me a second. A non-trivial amount of each day I spend trying to derive what the theme of the book North of Happy is, so that I can help my son produce an 8-paragraph paper about it.
Yeah.
This is what I do every day.
But Anna, you were saying.
Oh, my day-to-day has been working from home for Twitch, which didn't change at all. But I announced this week that I'm leaving my full-time position at Twitch. I'll still be around like freelance hosting and streaming and all of that kind of stuff. But that will be a big change. So
Oh yeah.
It's been a very tumultuous time
Jesus.
here in my office where I sit all the time.
And Tris, I think your nesting requirements just is like less ants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The druid in me accidentally came out and I summoned
Ugh.
what could only be described as hundreds and hundreds of ants into my dog food and regular people food.
Oh God.
Oh.
And
No. They didn't get your human food?
oh, they got, yeah. Oh, did I just spend like hundreds of dollars stocking up just in case? Oh, the ants,
No.
they went in.
They went
That
in.
has happened to me before with the dog food. It's the worst.
It was disgusting, but they are now being taken care of.
The dog.
As we speak.
Yeah, the dog.
By a hired assassin.
The dog. Chris.
I was going to say that is
go
my
on.
important nesting ritual is to like spend time with my dog and getting outside. I mean, maintaining a safe distance from everybody, but you know, getting outside, taking advantage of the fresh air.
Yeah, it's
Well,
been luckily beautiful weather, at least here in Seattle. So we've got that at least.
I've
You know,
also
do you-
learned
Yeah, go ahead.
that one of my things is maintaining my tea temperature all day. Let me explain. Because I just got one of these, like normally what I do is I have these like double wall, vacuum sealed, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah things
Sure.
that
Right.
just hold heat. And so I pour boiling water in there and then I just hope that it's going to stay hot for like a few hours. I just got one of these like Ember Bluetooth mug things that connects to your phone and you can like set the temperature. But all y'all baby mouse out there ruining my plan because it only goes up to 145 degrees, which is like baby tea drinking. Baby tea drinking.
No, so Anna,
Baby mouse.
these are laws. This is not about people's baby mouths. These are laws.
Anna's
Look.
looking for a lava flow situation.
I have learned that my perfect temperature for tea is somewhere in the realm of 165. And it
That's
will tell me
illegal.
that,
The
but then it will
forbidden
lower it to
Jew.
145 because it's like, hey, please don't sue us. And I'm like, well,
No, here, Anna, look. You know as well as I do, because you are Tag Gamezors. You know these hacks are out there, motherfucker.
I know.
You
so I
know
was
there's
gonna
a pirate firmware for your fucking Bluetooth mug.
That's
Yeah,
part
root
of
that
why
shit.
I'm saying this here, because I was about to tweet like, "Yo, can someone jailbreak my Ember?"
Dude,
But like,
dude, you
I
need to get
wasn't-
you need to get Ubuntu on
Yeah.
your mug.
I hate the future. I hate the future.
Yeah, I'm done.
We wrecked it.
Ah, what a trash. Hey, now, Tristan, do
What?
you need this bolognese?
I do need this bolognese, and I will not be home immediately. But Jerry is going to deliver unto me what he said. He texts me, and he's like,
Oh,
"Hey,
no.
do you
No,
use
no.
Italian favorites to feel joy?" And I'm like, "That could mean anything. That could mean anything."
That's so sweet.
But yeah, no, my DM is going to provide to me food because you know, the aforementioned ants wrecked a lot of it.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Jerry, you're
And-
such a sweet
Well, no.
baby.
I thought you were going to quote the whole thing. I said, hey,
Oh no, I would not tell them that.
yeah.
Well, now you have to.
I said, in order to feel joy anew. And then I said, do you want a my richa bolognese? But then they respond with a premium GIF.
Can we even see it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, very good. That's American Sign Language for Italian, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Italian food specifically.
Yeah.
Italian food.
So, but I'm saying this. But you're not gonna. You're not home right now. Can I bring it by tomorrow? Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Anybody else want to coordinate any hangouts?
Yeah. No, this is. I'm gonna throw this out the window. It's gonna be like some Pike Street shit. You just gotta be there to catch it.
I will.
Polonier's tossing.
Exactly. Now, Katya Oren, are the missing posters for the team only in Sparata, or does everyone know they're missing? If so, will we ever see anyone's reactions in upcoming episodes? Also, great job on nailing the personality of a polydactyl. They are jerks. Yeah. Who knows about the C team and how they feel about it is basically what season 4 is about. So if that's your curiosity and you want to make sure that I'm thinking about this as something that's meant to deliver closure, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Dwayne J asks, can you see chat? That's not the type of game that we play. It's hard enough. It's just we like to look at the faces. What we can see is emotes. Our engineer, Mike Buland, sometimes called the Technomancer, has made sure that in our UI screens, we always see the emotes that you send in real time. Awesome Shadow 17, has anyone checked on the Scotch Goblin? A rogue Shadow Chancellor is a force of chaos. Your labors continue to please. Yes, I have a window here inside my rendezvous. She's muted her video while we are performing the show, but it's labeled LSR, and I know that at any moment she could appear there. And she did it before. She'd turn the camera off and then turn it back on, and she'd be like right in the camera. It was pure horror. It was pure horror. Awesome Shadow 17 finalizes the Q&A here by saying, Jerry, how can we support y'all at Penny Arcade and at the C team? You can support me and the C team by washing your fucking hands all the time.
Wash your hands.
You
20
can
seconds.
You support us by
yes,
hanging around, doing the stuff, making sure that you are here with us next week. Come and derive succor, derive enjoyment, companionship.
Derive succor.
Yeah, from the C team. The C stands for succor, and the main thing is you take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Well, that's episode 2, folks.
Nailed it.
We did okay, right? We got through it. An absolute pleasure.
Okay, back into the Hellmouth. Thanks so much.
Exactly right. Until next time, Shadow Council. We'll see you.